Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here with me today. This is the third and final journal that I made with the Winter Fairy free kit that will be free for 2 more weeks and will be listed in the description. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. This one I didn't make a quilted soft cover because I just love this fabric and I wanted to just use it in its full glory because I probably won't be making another blue journal for a while. And I frayed the edges, which was quite fun. And then this is the inside. I left these ribbons quite long because I liked how whimsical it looked, but if you want to snip them, that is perfectly fine. The soft cover is semi-soft. There's 3 layers of fabric and there's cardboard in there, so it's not washable, but it will definitely keep this journal safe on its journey once it's being shipped, because it is for sale as well, and the listing will be in the description. So here's the cover. I absolutely loved how this one came out. That image in there is from Kate Greenway's Language of Flowers, a vintage book. On the spine, I embroidered on a vintage doily, and I just loved how that came out, all the different blues coming together. Then on the back, there's a really pretty brooch that can come off. And then as you can see on the back and on the front, I did a patchwork, a faux patchwork with lace. And then I also embroidered a little bit on the cover here. You can see it here and there on this fabric and up there too. So I really liked making this journal. And then this closure is with some coffee stained fabric. It's also the first time I've made a closure like this. It just clips off, so that's very easy. Okay, I am going to prop this up once I'm done with this part, but this is something I saw from Sarah Lee Armstrong. So it's a snowy window and I just fell in love with it when I saw her do it. I'm just going to move this up a bit. It's connected here with a magnet and it opens up. I love that so much. This butterfly is covered with glossy accents, and this is also glossy accents that I let harden. This is faux snow that I always get from Dollar Tree. They usually sell it in the winter. So in our pocket here, we have a writing board to help you write on the pages a bit more easily. And then a really sweet vintage photo. It doesn't have a date on the back, but it does have their names, so I thought that was really sweet. And then this is antique ledger paper. So I put this in here as a fly page. It is organza with faux pearls on it, and I thought that was really sweet. In here, this is a belly band. So this here is a vintage playing card from Pictionary. This is a nice and big journaling card with a metal rose on there and then some writing space on the back. And here is just a sweet little tag that you can write on the back of. And then in this belly band there's a tuck spot as well, and it was a little loose, so I just held it on with this paper clip. This is my signature card, journal number 17. And then this is a vintage advertisement, but since there's a gun on there, I figured the baby on the back would be super cute as well if you don't feel like using the advertisement like that. And then this whole part here, it's one of my favorite parts of the journal, is a secret writing space. So this pulls out. And then, let me just move the journal up. It unfolds for a lot of writing space in here. And all these little plates here, or these little, I'm not sure what you would call them, labels, they're covered in glossy accents. So yes, writing space there as well. And then this part just tucks back into this pocket, like so. I will put those things back later. Writing space here. Here's a pocket with a nice big tag of the fairy's closet. Writing space on the back. And then here you pull this one out and it's a little hidden tag in there that you wouldn't know was there. So you can write something hidden on there. Pray without ceasing. A fountain in the fairy's garden. Here's another butterfly sitting on the page. Where's my writing board? Here. So these clusters, same as my all my other journals, they're tuck spots. So you can tuck your writing board in there, turn your page over, and then have unobstructed writing space here. The clusters won't interfere with them at all. Writing space there as well. I did some light stamping, but you could just write over that. Here is a lace pocket with a big journaling card as well, fussy cut. This dangle has a pearl and a nice heart on there. Writing space in the back. The fairy's house. Here's another window with a flower in it. Writing space. And here's our fairy with some beads on the dangle again. Writing space. And then I stamped on a lot of the page tabs. This one has a pearl dangle. There's another fairy house. Then this is the other side of the lace pocket. And it has this charm on that, which I think is just beautiful. There's more writing space on the back. Writing space, journal number 17, and then this opens up for more writing space in there. More writing space. And you can easily stick some coffee stain paper on here just to create more writing space. This is a hidden paper clip, so this whole thing can come off. This is the fairy's dress with her coat, but the dress also comes out, so you can write there in the back. Then just put that back in there. And then this is the other side of the hidden paper clip. Here's a vintage postcard, birthday greeting card. No date, but you can see it's old. And then there's writing space in the back there. This is a fabric and lace pocket here that I put some flat back pearls on there. Blue baby's breath. I liked embroidering this one. And that was quite fun. And then a nice big tag with another metal butterfly on there, and then our fairy. More writing space. Then this is a pocket from like a page from a dictionary, New Webster's. It's also quite old. Just thought that would be interesting to use. And this is another tuck spot cluster up there with a specimen window, specimen card. This here is a scrappy notebook, removable so you can write on it. Held on with ledger paper, antique ledger paper. Please let me know what you guys think of this. This is the first time that I did 3 different journals with the same kit, and I was really trying to make them different from each other so they're all still very unique. And I would really love to know your opinion on whether I achieved that. Please. There's our fairy again, some writing space back there, and then a shaker card with some writing space on the back again. Writing space. Here's this is from a vintage recipe book, and there's some pretty cool soups on there if you like soup. Printed on vellum, and then on this dangle there's a pretty key and bead. Writing space. Here's the fairy's garden, and then these dangles have some blue lace agate stones on them. More writing space, and then this is another, this origami dress is also a hidden paper clip. In this envelope, we just have some coffee stained paper for you to write on or glue down in a book or whatever you'd like to do with that. On the other side, we have another specimen window. Love your neighbor as yourself, Leviticus 19, verse 18. More writing space. I tried to leave a lot of writing space in here, number 17, and I did a lot of stamping in this journal as well. Over here, this moves around. If you pull it down, these two flip out for some writing space. And there. And then you can just pull it up again. Gets a little stuck sometimes, but if you just tug it gently, it goes out. And then here as well, more writing space down here. I quite like doing these. It still technically gives you a whole page worth of writing space, even though it's decorated, so that's what I like about that. Another dangle here with a moon and a heart charm and a pearl. And these are pages that I make by gluing all my scraps together. More writing space. This is a page pocket. And then on this dangle, we have some beads, some pearls, metal filigree, writing space on the back. This one also says chapter 17 and then Faith Moves Mountains on that cluster. Beautiful cross, coffee stained doily. Here I have another pair of earrings. I love including these in my journals. My initial card with some writing space on the back. Then this is a vintage receipt with the number 17 on it and dark blue, which is quite appropriate. Nice journaling card, some writing space on the back. And then there's another pocket here in the back. And here is another envelope. Oh, I can take this out now. And then this envelope has these two cards in it for some extra writing space. And then a really pretty bookmark back here that you can use either in the journal or somewhere else. And I have another one of those glossy accent labels there. This is also a fabric pocket. Some more writing space here. Then this dangle has a fleur de lis on it. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. I know it's French, but I'm not quite sure how to say that. Writing space here, and then some blue metallic beads that I thought fit the theme quite nicely. Writing space. I love these butterflies. This is a hidden paper clip again, and a really, really old postcard. I can't quite see a date, or maybe there's the date. Is that, it might be 1916, not entirely sure, but you can tell it's really old. It even feels really, really brittle. But this paperclip can come off. Then on the other side, we have another big tag with some more metal filigree, but it's the Fairy's Garden. Writing space on the back. Did some sewing around a couple of these pages. That can be writing space. I just didn't want to cover those beautiful flowers. Another cross. So here This opens up. You just have to take off this ribbon, and opens up with some writing space there. And then we have an embossed card that I thought was just really pretty and sweet. And a specimen window bookmark with a Bible verse on there that says, "A man after his own heart." 1 Samuel 13 verse 14. I'm pretty sure God was talking about David there. Then this lace pocket I sewed right onto the page. Over here, this I saw from Sarah Lee Armstrong. You pull this up and then these parts open up. So I'll move it around so you can see the whole thing. That's the top. It's quite hard to move it around. And then this is all antique ledger paper. And then the bottom. So I really liked making that. I'll definitely be doing that again in the future. Then just pulls down again to hold that in place. Yeah, writing space here with stamping around the border. And then this is the fly page once again. And then over here, this undoes. I love using bows with ribbon as a closure. And this is a lot of envelopes. In here, the first one, I included one of the glossy accent butterflies, and then also one of the glossy accent photo labels. And there I decorated one that has orchids on it. If you open that up, in there, here's a sweet fussy cut of the fairy's dress. A really, really tiny tag that you can do what you want with. Come on, focus. There you go. So you can do what you like with. And then just some coffee stained paper. On this side, here's another embossed card for some writing space, some more coffee stained paper to write on. And on the other side, there's a lot of extra stuff in here. Here is another fussy cut of the fairy's house. This is a Brookborn tea card, vintage. And this one is of the green hair streak butterfly. I thought that was beautiful. Some more coffee stained paper because I feel like this journal doesn't have enough writing space. Then on the other side, lots of goodies in here. This is vintage. It's from a hotel, so I figured that could be cool to use in another journal as a pocket maybe, or you can even write on that. A chipboard sticker for you to do what you like with. The love of a family is one of life's greatest blessings. And then here's another specimen card. Live simply, give generously. And then lastly, a tag. This is again from Kate Greenway's Language of Flowers. And then I just really like these images. Never lose hope. Some writing space on the back. And then I just stamped around this page on the inside cover. And that is our journal. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the series that I did and that you liked these 3 journals that I made. The one is already sold, but the 2 others are still for sale. I forgot to say that on my previous video. So this one and the second journal are both still for sale, and the link for the Etsy listing will be in my description. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm very much looking forward to my next Come Make a Journal With Me series, and I hope you will be there as well. I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless. Bye bye.